Hi, I'm Leonard Boyarsky. I was the art director on the original Fallout, and I was one of the original six people who designed the game. And I also did a lot of writing and a whole bunch of other stuff on it. Tim?
I'm Tim Cain. I was the producer, the lead programmer, and one of the designers. And I look like the overseer now.
So this is the bad endings. I'm guessing he runs right to the master and basically joins up.
It's a she.
It's a she. Oh yes, it is.
And there she goes. She's going left. And half her time is already up.
Yeah, it's so funny. Like we never imagined anybody would ever do this.
1
This is
minute.
before speedruns weren't even a thing back then, were they?
No, we didn't.
Or
We it just there was no way to stream.
yeah. I wonder when the first speed run of this was done. Oh, you don't even need to go to the master to join up with them. This is the all good end. That was the complete first run of the game. Oh wow, that's craziness.
This is the 10-minute, little under 10-minute run where they get all the good endings.
Yeah, that'll be interesting to see.
What did we estimate? We thought it was a 40-hour game. We thought people would be lucky if they did it in under 10 hours.
Was it as long as 40 hours?
Um,
Or did
know it
we
was at
think it
least
was that long?
20. It was at least 20.
Yeah, well, people were able to play it in a week, right? Like during work hours, like the QA
Yeah.
testing. Yeah,
QA
so it
would
must have
do
been
it. Would try to do every quest and side quest, and so we'd give them a new one every week.
Yeah, so completionist was like 40 hours, we thought.
Yeah.
And of course,
Or,
the fact that we forgot to check whether you ever got the water chip.
towards the end, we started giving them 2 or 3 builds a week. So straight from the vault to the cathedral.
Does bring back a lot of memories looking at all the different art and animation stuff we did.
And the music.
Yeah.
I love the magic hands. Remember doing that?
Yes. We had low, medium, and high magic hands.
I think we never ended up using high magic hands.
I
I
don't
don't
think so.
see it
There's
ever
nothing
used.
above your head that you needed to do magic hands on.
It's David Warner as Morpheus.
Yeah, I know we talked about this on your channel, but like the whole thing we did with making sure that the characters didn't skate, like they were very grounded,
Mm-hmm.
and just I mean, for me and Jason, it was all about like making the characters look heroic and giving them hopefully personality and things like that, which was I don't feel like a lot of games were trying to do that at the time.
Well, I just always compare it to Diablo, where people were ice skating around that dungeon, and I say that as someone who just played Diablo 1 a couple months ago, just replayed it, and no one cares. But I'm glad we did it. It's an attention to detail.
Oh, this guy's burning time trying to get in that door.
Well, their skill can't be that high. They're level 1.
Yeah, I don't know about much about the methodology of doing speed runs. I wonder if there's a certain point that you know you've already blown it and you just got to start over. Like if you're not getting the right rolls or something.
Oh, I've heard a lot of them say that they'll start a run and then they'll get a random encounter that just messes with them and they just restart. So yeah, bad rolls, random encounters, they probably restart a lot. So she just activated the bomb,
Yeah.
the warhead. Yep. Did she even talk to the master, or did she just say she wanted to go down there, talk to him, and then ran out of the room?
I don't think she did.
Yep. She was like, she told Morpheus, I want to talk to the master. And then as soon as he took her there, she just ran away. Oh, we don't get to see your cutscene.
That was Gary Plattner. He did that one. That was really.
The
He did some
cathedral
great
exploding.
stuff on this.
I guess to get all the good endings, you do have to visit some of the
Yeah.
places. Yeah.
Oh, this is really interesting. Like, I think I've only seen speedruns where they're just trying to get to the end. I've never seen ones where they're trying to get the good endings or specific endings in any way, shape, or form.
Can I?
There'll be a quick fight. That guy shows up. Oh, he's
He's
after you
slow.
talk to Killian. He's not even waiting for him to come inside.
Listen up.
And she killed him. So no interaction with gizmos needed to get the good ending?
Interesting. Yeah, I didn't realize that.
I think are we going to Necropolis now? Nope. The cons.
Oh, they have to rescue Tandy.
Has she been kidnapped?
Well,
They
if you
haven't
get the
been
good
to Shady
ending,
Sands yet.
if you get the good ending where it becomes NCR, she has to be rescued, right?
But I'm just curious, if you go to the con camp before you go to Shady Sands,
Did she
How
not
was
get
she-
kidnapped? Were we that? I don't know that we were
I
that
thought
smart.
you went to Shady Sands and that made her go, I'm going to go wander around too, and then she gets kidnapped. Guess not. Oh, so that's why she put all her points in unarmed. She's just going to deck everybody. I miss this music. Where did she find plasma grenades?
Yeah, I don't know.
Is she not going to rescue Tandy? Looks like she's leaving.
Yeah, I mean, is it something where you just have to kill them all, and then that we just figured she was rescued because there's still one guy standing there?
I'd be curious too if she had to go and trigger Tandy getting kidnapped, but then she's kidnapped by a bunch of dead raiders.
Yeah.
And we're in Necropolis.
Yeah, there's just something about, like, maybe because it was the first one we did, or how many hours we spent working on it, which would be the same for Arcanum or Vampire, but just like looking at this, there's like looking at all the art, and this stuff just brings back so many memories of working on it.
That plus these maps where every single tile and wall were hand placed.
Yeah.
It wasn't automated, like we figured out how to do in Arcanum.
I know there's some stuff that's still antiquated about it, but I'm still pretty proud of what we did here. It looks really cool.
Oh yeah. And already, I mean, this is the first one, and already so much of what people consider a classic Fallout or typical Fallout is already, decided.
Yeah.
I'm looking at those cars, and The jumpsuit and a lot of the weapons.
It's
So
funny. We
interesting.
did some. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I just noticed she hadn't talked to anybody yet. I thought she'd have to talk to someone to fix their water pump. Oh, there she goes. Uh-oh. Okay, she did it. The first time didn't fix it.
Oh, what I was going to say was there's just so many things in here. Like you were saying, how much stuff still is what the core of Fallout is was introduced in this game. It's like so many things became iconic that we were just like, oh, this will be fun. This is cool. Let's do this. It wasn't, any strategy of making iconic things that would carry through a giant series or anything.
It is interesting that we deliberately put all the entrances underground, and then in the TV show put their entrance above ground.
I don't even remember us discussing like making that as a conscious decision. It just felt like they would be underground.
Because if there was a blast, you didn't want
Yeah.
the door getting directly hit with a blast.
Did Charles Deaton do the sound effects for this?
I think so.
What?
Or it might have been Brian. There was another audio. I don't know. I worked mostly with the music happening.
Yeah. It's like they're going through it so fast. It's really hard to track what exactly they're doing in every place.
I know they got to the base. I guess they just fast travel back, and now they're just gonna go set off another bomb.
I'm still back wondering what happened to Tandy, how that whole thing played out.
That's true. I guess she never has to get kidnapped as long as the cons are killed.
I feel like we
ending?
tried to do everything, try to cover every combination of things that we could, but yeah. But then again, like I said, we didn't even check whether you got the water chip, so that's how thorough we were.
Yeah, the one main quest in the game, we didn't check any flags for. And that's it. Double blow ups and good endings.
That's impressive.
You managed to destroy the Earth. Then you killed the master before he could realize his twisted plans.
Do you remember setting this up?
Gone,
Scene?
his armies flee to the east.
Yeah.
In fear of
I remember I was driving to Vegas actually one time while we were working on this, and I was looking a lot at the landscape, what it looked like out in the desert, in terms of how the hills felt like in the distance.
I love all the faces and statues that were in buildings.
Yeah, that's one thing I was sad they didn't do more of in the 3D modern ones.
Yep, Shady Sands got a good ending. Maybe she never gets kidnapped. Maybe that's why if you kill the cons early, she never gets kidnapped. Where did Killian get hair gel?
I don't know. That was another character where I took forever trying to make his hair look like hair.
Oh, the 90s. A lot of bald
And on this one, Jason's just like, yeah, I'm not going to bother with that.
The advanced technology of the Brotherhood is slowly reintroduced into New California.
Yeah, this is cool how Jason took the original armor and made it into Brotherhood of Steel armor.
Wisely remains out of the power
and got that rust on it.
I like to think that thing behind his head is a repurposed pool thing. Yeah, for kids.
Pool floaty? Such a coup getting Ron Perlman to do this.
Yeah. It's just amazing that the voice talent we had on this game. We got so lucky.
People of the wasteland.
Well, that was really impressive. I'm always amazed at speedrunners and how clever they are at getting these games finished. And it was really fun seeing those areas again and just, seeing and hearing this game after so many years.
Yeah, that was great. It's really, as I was saying during the playthrough, it's just really fun seeing it. All the memories and all the stuff we we did while working on that game. It just all kind of comes back when we're watching that stuff. And I'm just always blown away by people who figure this stuff out. It was a really good time. Thank you, IGN, for having us do this once again. It was great.